I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd. This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight. Oh, what a clothesline.
Quick pin it countered into a new cover.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Oh, the elbow connects.
He cinches Eddie in.
Oh, clothesline.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged it.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Ed perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
From above!
From the top!
Counters to gain the advantage. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the...
From way up, diving double axe handle.
He's going outside to catch his wind a little bit.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa, just floating through the air.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
This can only be bad for him.
Spiked. Uh-oh.
And he finds...
Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
Shoulder up before the count.
How at this point? You don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count. It's beyond comprehension.
And that's failed to hit the mark.
And CM Punk is in control.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
Oof. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Ooh! Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is in. Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
He's climbing right back up there.
Huge kick connects. Saw it coming. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Oh, wow, lights out.
Great wherewithal to dodge there. Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Thumped with a big blow.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, man.
Look at the height. Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
And into the corner he goes.
Eddie gets countered.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot. Guerrero averts the attack. Flying in like a missile. Bam!
He's headed up high.
Taking flight.
Frog splash. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
His core clearly the offensive focus right now. Follows it up with a clothesline.
Got the arm trapped. Looking for the Maestro cradle. And he fights it off.
Obviously still has some fight left. Caught with a jawbreaker.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Eddie has been snuffed out.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Oh, what a drop kick. Strong counter from Punk.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Back and forth, this has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Flying.
A hard blow to the mug.
You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again. Knee drop.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. After everything he's been through. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Inverted DDT. What a reversal.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Guerrero spreading the heat through the arena now.
Springboard misses the target.
Counters.
What a match this has been. What a fight. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
There's two. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner,
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.